Hi everyone, welcome to the Book of Jane where spa-ing is a verb. This is a girlfriend wellness spa trip, beauty tips, hang with me, let's get healthy channel. All right, so I decided today to talk to you about all of those words that I just said, but I've been studying a lot in YouTube. Took and studied a couple of courses, and I'm on a bunch of Facebook groups that are YouTubers that are like me, struggling. I don't feel like I'm struggling because I really love YouTube, and if one more person watches me, I'm fine with that. But I have noticed that I feel like that my niche, like I'm getting like, what's your niche on YouTube? And I'm like, what is my niche? Now I know what I don't like, and I know what I do like, being in my 60s now. But what I want to present to this big audience out there in YouTube is, I feel like part of my calling in life is to bring women together, to make them feel great about themselves, which is why I host trips and spa adventures. And we went to Mexico last year, and I that's sort of my mission, I think, from Heavenly Father. A couple of other things, but I really feel like I want to make women feel loved and important and give them a little space to just be who they are, and no weirdness. Girls can be very weird. We all know that. So I feel like I've really done that through my whole career, and I want to continue doing that. My passion for dry body brushing is another thing that's going to be a big focus on my channel. I was dry body brushing this morning with my 6 dry body brushes, and my massage gun and my cat. And I just laid there, and I was just doing a really intense brush this morning, and I thought, gosh, how do I get this message out to people? How are they going to give me 30 minutes a day? Are they going to spend 30 minutes dry body brushing themselves? Are they going to do it at night too? Because I'm really going to ask for an hour. I know, I'm going to ask for an hour. Okay. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about. The other thing is I do review spas for you. I teach you how to go to a spa. I help you navigate that world. Sometimes it can be a little intimidating sometimes, or you are just not getting a big enough bang for your buck. And I want to create a community of people that understand this wellness. Now, wellness is a big word. Spa is a humongous word. These are big words out there in the marketing world that we live in, and trying to capture your attention. But I really want you to feel like you're a part of the girlfriend. I want you to be girlfriends. I want you to be a girlfriend. I want to wrap you in my arms and hug you at the airport while we get on the plane to Tuscany in 2024. Yeah. I want you to come to my birthday party. If you're local here, you could fly in as well. We're going to do a 2-day Korean spa trip. So that's in August. So there's some things happening. And I want you to understand my love for massage tables and dry body brushing and oils and lip color and makeup and wellness, and just feeling well enough to live the life that you want, whatever that looks like. I don't care. I know what my life is, and I know what I want it to look like every day. And sometimes we're so inundated, especially if you're on a lot of social media, with do this and read this book and do that and do this and start this routine. The whole routine thing is a big is a big deal on the page, is now like on your, like do this routine. This is my morning routine, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, so do we need to start a routine with dry body brushing? And I really deep dive into it. So you will know why you need to do it. And at the end of that 30 minutes, and I know, don't roll your eyes at me, everybody. That you're going to feel better, your body's functioning better, your brain is clearer, your day's going to go better, you're going to sleep better, blah, 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 blah. And there's a million products to buy now, okay? There's a billion products to buy in this wave of wellness. And I have a couple more we're going to talk about later too. So, what I decided to do while I was laying there, and what is your niche, Jane? And I know what my niche is. My niche is to gather up women and make them feel great about themselves. And that they belong, and that they have friends, and that they want to come to the lay by the pool. All of it, you guys. I want you to feel great about yourself wherever you're at. So what came to me this morning, and things come to me when I'm dry body brushing, or usually sitting in a hot tub. Those are the two ways. But I really want to start, and I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it yet, so I don't want you to like abandon me before we get rolling here, because I will get it figured out. I don't know if I need to, if we need to set up a time. I'm not sure if you need to see me on the yoga mat in the morning. Like what, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what to do with these things. I bought them, Jane. I own them. I forget about them, and I don't know where they're at, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know if I'm doing it right, and am I doing it right? Yep, always doing it right. So I don't want any of that in your head, because that can get really muddled, and then you can sort of get lost in what you need to get out of that time on the mat. And I stretch. I wouldn't call it yoga. I would not call it yoga. You could, I guess, but it's not really yoga. But I stretch and brush, and I use my massage gun that I got at Costco, by the way. I did a review of that gun. It is at my local Costco. I saw it the other day. I will put that in the description below so you can go take a look at that. If you like massage guns, I want you to get one. I want you to have a little, set of 30 minutes on the yoga mat. Clear your head. Yeah. So it's coming. It's coming, and I will figure out. I'm not going to I will figure it out. I want you to understand it. I want you to get a set of brushes. I would like you to buy my set of brushes all day long. But, if you have some that you purchased while you were on vacation, or that big Elemis brush that you bought on a ship that is still underneath the sink, or just go down to the local natural grocers in your area and pick up a couple. You don't need 2, and you don't need 6. You need 1. You start with 1 if you want to, but I'm not going to charge. There's not going to be a membership. What I want to do is I'm going to shoot video about how to do it. I might do it in pieces. You know what I mean? I don't know yet, you guys, but I really want you to get that cleansing, because that's what was in my brain this morning when I was brushing my armpit and brushing the heels of my feet and the backs of my calves, just and just releasing that fascia and brushing off, the yesterday, or the person that's in my head that honked at me last night on the way home. And I was like, hey, what are you honking at me for? And I had this little scenario happen. Somebody's honking at me last night after I dropped Brexter off at her house. And I was like, what are you honking at me for? And he pulls up next to me and he gives me this really dirty look, and I was like, what? And in today's world, it can be a little frightening. So I brushed him away this morning. So again, not going to be anything I charge for. It's all going to be on YouTube and Facebook. and through my newsletter. So if you are not in any of those places with me, I need you to, let's get you set up. And I want you to love it as much as I do. I want you to never go to work without brushing your skin a little bit. I want you to set up a routine in the morning where you shut the bedroom door and nobody comes in. I'll take 20 minutes. I really want 30 though. 30 minutes isn't very long. I would prefer that you don't have your phone next to you, but if you want to have your phone next to you, that's fine with me. I gave that up a long time ago. But man, the power of these brushes, you guys, and the niche, this is one of the niches. I cannot narrow it down to a niche. There's too many things I like. So if we're going to narrow it down to a niche, it's going to be take care of your girlfriend. I take care of people. I'm going to take care of the girlfriends. We're taking care of the girlfriends. Yeah. I recently sort of rebranded my business, and for a while I was way out on my branding using really fancy words that nobody understood. I was like, oh, I got to come up with something like really, really fancy. And now it's like, right? And I was like, nobody, I don't need fancy words. I don't need things that people don't know what they are. And what it came down to is the name of my business is The Book of Jane, Wellness and Skincare. So my tagline now is, I just take care of people. Pretty easy. That's it. Nothing fancy. All the things that I love, wrapped up into my business that I will work until I leave the earth. I am a sole proprietor now. I am the only one in the office, so that's lovely. So I get to run my own schedule and make my own money and all of that gloriousness that can happen in America. So, all right, we're going to start the 30-minute dry body brushing campaign course. It's not going to be a course even. I'm not going to charge you for it. I just want you to start doing it. I want you to, I'm going to give you lots of tips and tricks. I want you to get a set of brushes first. I want you to get them out. The hardest thing is going to be carving out a little bit of time in the morning. You could do it at night. I brush at night as well, but again, I have 6 or 7 brushes open up all the time. But I really just want to teach you this really simple, I think sort of ancient way to take care of your skin, your blood, your digestive tract, your lymphatic system, your fascia. That I take care of people. I take care of people. Now the links for all of these will be below. If you want a set of your own brushes and you want to get started, the next video will go up next Thursday, the actual first video of this launch. Yeah, we're gonna have a really good time. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm gonna close it down now. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time here on the Book of Jane. Please subscribe for me, and let's get started on this brushing, spa'ing, girlfriend, lovely, beautiful life we can create together. Bye for now.